Business Today is brought to you by...
We start with a yes. But when life takes unexpected turns, you can still say yes to more. The Scotiabank Aero Platinum MasterCard credit card gives you points with every purchase that you can use to travel to anywhere. Plus, with just 20,000 Scotia points, you can say yes to destinations. With Scotiabank Aero Platinum MasterCard credit card, it's easier to say yes to everything. Apply today.
This is Business Today. I'm Sandy Dean. Absenteeism due to work-related illnesses is believed to be costing local companies hundreds of thousands of dollars each year. And this is something officials say could be easily addressed once the right measures are put in place. Addressing the opening of an occupational health and safety workshop at the Accra Beach Hotel on Monday, Human Resource Management Consultant Peter Earl said companies could minimize the chances of staff being injured on the job once they identify risk and implement mitigating measures.
The implementation of this practice in terms of calculating the risk obviously will minimize the probability or the possibility of accidents and injuries. It will make more employees more efficient and effective in the use of the equipment. It will increase their confidence levels in morale. It should increase productivity through the reduction of absenteeism from injuries, and this should result in higher levels of productivity. The practice can also reduce insurance costs, hence impacting positively on the bottom line.
Meanwhile, General Secretary of the Congress of Trade Union and Staff Associations, DePeiza, is urging companies to see health and safety in the workplace as an investment. He noted that it is tied to the country's economic development. DePeiza added that while this investment is critical to promoting productivity, employees also have a role to play by observing the guidelines and standards and committing to the best practices outlined by their employers.
If we are healthy in mind and body, then we at least start the process of being productive in our workplaces, because we go there with the will to do the best we can, and certainly with the right environment, we will do the best that we are expected to do. But when we pay attention to, very close attention to that physical state of the workplace and the practice to be observed in there, we ought not to lose sight of the need to improve our workplace organizational culture. This is integral to the development of the workplace productivity. You need not to be reminded that the cost that there is to be incurred can be phenomenal.
A less than satisfactory procurement process has been identified as one of the main reasons for delays in project implementation in the Eastern Caribbean. As a result, the Caribbean Development Bank recently brought together stakeholders from the Eastern Caribbean in Barbados to discuss the matter. The bank noted that reforming the public procurement process within the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States could allow governments to better manage the use of scarce resources. Such reforms, the bank said, also had the potential to contribute to inclusive growth by encouraging the participation of small, medium-sized businesses. However, the bank said many OECS countries were yet to fully implement the necessary measures to foster reform. The recent workshop provided a forum for representatives from the OECS Commission, and the Caribbean community to review the current state of public procurement and to facilitate agreement on a unified approach to procurement reform within the OECS. Scott Stallmeyer has joined the CGM Gallagher team. Scott was appointed as the new Managing Director for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean on May 1 this year. He has over 15 years of experience in the international business, financial, and insurance industries. And now for today's financial tip. If you want to save money while also giving generously, creating your own homemade gifts is one way to accomplish both goals. That's been the Business Today. Join us again on Thursday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Sandy Dean.